it's Abby from Make Life Your Runway, and I'm here with a new video putting on makeup featuring the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Natural Skin Protector with Broad Spectrum 30. I talked about this in my weekly makeup basket. This was sent to me for review from Influencer. It is new. Look, it's pretty close color match, but anyways, it's new, it's improved, and it was sent to me for review. It is on my face right now. This is actually the look that we create in this video, so if it sounds like something you like to watch, then just keep watching. Here we go. Alright guys, so I said in my last weekly makeup basket, might not be the most recent when you see this, I'll have it linked down below, that I had gotten some Laura Mercier products from Influencer, and I really love Laura Mercier, so I wanted to share them with you, and you guys were interested in the new tinted moisturizer that they have, like new and improved type situation. So I thought we would just go ahead and do that here. I do have moisturizer and SPF on my face, and I will take time, like I did in my last video, I'll take time to talk about the new products, but kind of just speed through the products that are not very new. So the first thing is Laura Mercier Foundation Primer Radiance. I actually in the past have used up one of these, and I really like it, and I really do recommend really any of their primers. It's just such like a classic formula. Like there's nothing like crazy happening. It's just like classic, reliable. It does look like this. It has a little tint to it, and then just rub it into the face. These products were sent to me for free for review from Influencer. I'm sure most of you have heard about them before, but anyone can make an account, whether you do social media or not. And you just fill out little, they call them snaps, but they're little product surveys, and it takes a while, but over time they'll start offering to send you products for review, and you just have to do like you have to use them, and then you do a survey at the end to keep being considered for those boxes. I know I have old coworkers who don't do anything really on social media except private accounts, and they get boxes. That's what they're called. So it's basically the only free makeup I get these in like my, I guess, where I'm at with social media. You know, the big influencers make it look like everyone has it like that because they have a YouTube channel, but it is not the case. Not the case. I am drinking water, staying hydrated. Alright, so the star of the show is the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. This is Natural Skin Perfector, Broad Spectrum 30 SPF. And this one is 1CO Camo, and you can see it says not for resale because you can see it has like the not for resale, but that is the color right there, and this is what it looks like. I used this the other day and I applied it with a beauty sponge, and this is true of all tinted moisturizers, but it did not go on well. I think the sponge absorbed too much of it. Anything that's super light coverage, using a sponge to apply it just usually isn't the best way. So what I'm going to do is use a foundation brush to apply it, and then we'll go in with a beauty sponge and just kind of like, I don't know, get rid of the streaks and just mesh it all into the skin. So I'm going to zoom you guys in. We're going to use the Eco Tools buffing brush. And this was not planned, this was a coincidence, but also the Eco Tools sponge, and just see what it looks like. I'm going to do like I did in the Makeup Forever Velvet Matte Foundation video, where we'll do one side, and then you can kind of see the difference, and then we'll go in and do the other side. So let me zoom you guys in. I'm going to put on my Laneige Glowy Lip Balm and Grapefruit so you don't have to look at my dry lips. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and put this directly, oops, that's not the right brush, on the brush. I recently got this brush, and I don't know if you can see, but it's already like shedding, and I haven't officially used it yet except to help blend out some products. So that's a situation. So this is going to be super light coverage because it is a tinted moisturizer. So we'll just start on this side. That was a lot. Let me put some on the back of my hand. Alright, so I'm going to do it kind of thick with a brush, and then we'll smooth it in with the sponge. The color isn't perfect, but it's not awful either. Okay, so you can see it's nice and streaky with a brush. So I'm just gonna pounce it out with this sponge. Alright, so that is one layer. So you can see probably more the primer that there is glow, but the glow is on this side as well. So that's not the tinted moisturizer, but you can see it's still very light coverage. Like you can still see my skin. It almost looks like nothing is on it, like my redness is still coming through, but it does look just a little bit more I guess smoothed out. So let's go ahead and add another layer here over my red spots. And then go in with the sponge again. So the second layer did help even out the redness a little bit, but it's still peeking through, and if you have like freckles or moles or anything on your face, it's gonna peek through, but that's just the nature of a tinted moisturizer. So let's go ahead and finish up the other side. Again, one layer, you can see the redness coming through. So we're gonna do just a little bit more. Just like a dab more. Just like we did on this side where we just take a dab more and put it right on the redness. And then press it in. Okay, I want you to see close up. So we're coming in. We're coming in. Here we come. So, okay. Here's the problem I had last time, and I thought it was the sponge, but it's happening right now where you see how it's breaking up? It just sits weird on the skin. I'm having less of an issue of it sitting weird on the skin, but with the brush than I did with the sponge application. But it's just like, Okay, hopefully you can see what I mean. It just doesn't really, it kind of sits on top of the skin instead of absorbing or being like smooth. And I really was struggling last time when I put it on the sponge. It just kept picking up the product and then it would leave it patchy, so I just thought it was completely the sponge, but it looks like it's just the product. It just kind of sits weird on the skin, and I don't remember the old formula doing that, so I don't know. That's just kind of been my experience the 2 times I've used it, but I'll continue to use it. But so far I'm not like impressed, but I do still love the primer super well. But we'll keep going because it might end up being okay like once we're done with everything. So next I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin. This one is in light neutral, and I'm going to put that under the eyes, and I think just, yeah, under the eyes. I'm going to go ahead and set my eyelids with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. One thing that was a part of that Influencer Vox Box was the legendary Laura Mercier translucent powder, the loose. I love, 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 love this stuff, so I'm excited to use it today. But I have been talking about the pressed version. So in case you didn't know, they do have a pressed version of this powder, and it's also called translucent powder. And it looks like this. So they are similar tone, and this one is just as finely milled as this one. So I think it just really depends on your preference. I used to be a pressed powder only person, and now loose powder is my jam. But it's nice to have some pressed powder, just, you know, it's a little quicker to apply. So I did already take the sticker off, so this is what it looks like. And I'm first going to set my under eyes with this Real Techniques brush. This is, I believe, 0301. I'm going to take a little bit and just pat it in the lid just to get the excess off. This one blends really easy, so if you happen to get too much, it's going to be okay. You're going to be okay. This is an expensive, well, Laura Mercier in general is an expensive brand, but the powder is $38 for this big thing, and that is like a shock, like sticker shock, but it will last you a while, and they do have half size for half that amount of money. So if you want, you know, a smaller version to see if it's worth the investment, that is an option. Okay. Okay, under eyes looking cute. Hey girl. These lights are so hot right now that I'm like sweating. Ah. Oh well, it's fine. I got my water. It's fine. Okay, then I'm going to take a bigger brush from that same Real Techniques line and just kind of pat this all over my face. I haven't been doing a lot of powder in the summer to set my face because it's so hot. It just all like melts off. But for you, for Laura, I got you. I got you. Yeah, she's looking good. And I still have a little bit of tackiness. I didn't want to really, like, go crazy with it. But, after the powder, concealer, all that, I think the Tinted Moisturizer, it's still looking a little patchy around my mouth, but everything else I think looks smoothed and it looks nice. So you might want to plan to set it if you have it, if you're having the same like patchiness that I'm having with it. But I'm going to keep trying different brushes with it, maybe like a more dense brush like this. This is the Lexi Pro Precision Face. Maybe something more dense like this would help pack it on more. So far with a brush and a sponge, I don't love it, but you know, we'll keep experimenting with it. Okay, so we have powder on the face. Let's go in with bronzer. I actually have never tried bronzers from Laura Mercier, so we're gonna go in with what I pulled from the weekly makeup basket. This is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronze It in 02. I really do like this bronzer a lot. I like that it's very buildable, so I'm going to go ahead and apply it with a Real Techniques 302 brush and kind of have a light hand with it. You can't have a Laura Mercier focused video without using Highlight 01. Who's with me? Who's with me? Mine is used and loved, but it is a classic in her line. So we are going to go over the tops of the cheeks with this. This is a very buildable product. You can go as light or as heavy as you want with it. And I'm just using, I think, yeah, Wet n Wild P77 brush with this. And just really tops of the face with it. And I do like a little bit on the chin. Just a little bit right here. I have also never tried a Laura Mercier blush, and I've heard really good things about them. So I would like to one day own one, but in the meantime we're going to use Ciate. This is Summer Love. This has been like my favorite blush this summer. So we're going to take a Real Techniques blush brush. It's actually a contour brush, and just take this all over the cheeks. For eyeshadow, I did pull this in my video, the Urban Decay Naked palette. So we, dropping the brush. Okay, we're going to keep it super light with this palette, and we're just going to go in with Buck mixed with Naked. So just two brown toned colors, and we're just going to mix them together and run them into the crease. I'm going to keep this part pretty simple. Like I said, been keeping summer makeup pretty light. I don't want my eyeshadow to melt off, basically. Like, it's just super humid out, so my face will melt as soon as I step outside. Alright, and then I'm going to take that a little bit below We're going to take the classic Sin and put that on my lid using my finger to just really pat that on. This palette's kind of interesting because it is neutral, but it almost can pull cool tone depending on what combo of colors you use. But I think it's because the shimmers are kind of cool toned. But you can definitely get warm looks with it as well. And then just going to blend that in without any additional product. Alright, I am going to do my mascara, brows, setting spray, and we will come back with lips and the final look. Alright guys, this is what we're looking like so far. So this head wrap or headband is from American Eagle. I had it in a haul at the beginning of summer. I will have that haul linked down below. I've been loving it, especially for like not wanting to wash your hair every day type situation. It's been really good. I did put on Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, my It Brow Power for the brows, and then the Benefit Gimme Brow in #1 for brow gel. But for lips, I want to go in with this. This is the Laura Mercier gloss. This one is in Free Spirit. I got this one from Haute Look I think about a month or two ago, and I really do enjoy this color. Matches my shirt, didn't plan that. Matches the headband, didn't plan that. You know, it's just like a mad scientist working over here. But I like the formula, I like the color, I like the applicator. It's thick like the Buxom glosses, if you are familiar with those. So they stay a little bit longer and they have a nice scent to them. Similar scent to Milani, but not as strong. And then I did spray my face with the NYX Dewy Finish. I do like this. I don't know that it's as long lasting as it claims, but I am testing it in summer, so it's not completely fair because like I feel like nothing can really hold up in summer. But let me zoom you guys in. This is our final look. I really like how simple and light and glowy. The eyeshadow is super simple from our classic Naked palette. You can see once everything is on the face, the Tinted Moisturizer does look nice, but it is still a little bit patchy around here. And I don't know. Before, when I used it, it was patchy around like my pores area, and that looks okay now. So it really is just kind of like where I have peach fuzz a little bit. It just, I don't know. I'm on the fence. I want to keep trying it. I'm not like blown away with it, but I'm not like super disappointed. I think it's just one of those products that is very touchy. I don't think it's gonna be like a best friend product that goes with everything. I think it's gonna be one that only likes certain things and likes to apply a certain way. But if you're really familiar and comfortable with tinted moisturizers, then I think you probably know that they're all kind of like that. So yeah, I think she looks cute. What do you guys think? Thank you all so much for watching. It's been fun getting to share new products with you guys, but kind of in a get ready with me style. I am on a low-key no-buy, as I talk about in like every video, so it was kind of cool to get something from Influencer that I have never tried so that I could talk about it with you all. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you are all doing well, and that's it. That's all she has, okay? And I will just see you in my next video. Bye.